Good morning. Happy July. Welcome to my first day of unemployment. I am officially a lady of leisure. That is, if you define leisure as being insanely busy. If that's how you define leisure, then I am officially a lady of leisure. It's 1 week until Hakodate, and apparently there have been some last-minute changes to the set list. Can't wait to find out what it is. The city of Hakodate has paired in with Glay to make a commemorative one-day city train pass. The image on the pass is the official Glorious $1 Million Night Live Volume 1 promotional image. It's very cool. Also, FM Ilka will be broadcasting live at 2 intervals per day a very special radio show called Glay Taste Days. It's going to be all about Glay, traffic information, getting to and from the concert, and all kinds of really good stuff. Not really sure what the title means. I think that it means they're going to give fans a taste of Glay over a 2-day period. Not sure, just a guess. This concert is a really big deal for the city of Hakodate. It's bringing in tons of people and tons of revenue. I kind of feel sorry for people who live there and don't love Glay, because Glay fans are gonna be taken over. I received some great feedback, and so I'm trying a few new things. If you see captions scrolling at the bottom of your screen, then yay, it worked! And if you don't, well then clearly there are still a few kinks that I'm working on. I also received a request from someone called Button Nose to do a tutorial on how to use GDirect and Tenso. If you haven't heard, GDirect is now shipping overseas via a third-party company called Tenso. As soon as I heard GDirect was now shipping overseas, I went directly to the website to check it out, and I am going to try to show you how to navigate the website so that you can join and get your GDirect stuff to your country as well. So here we go. So first you go to the website, gdirect.jp, and in the top right-hand corner there is a box for first-time users. So go down to International Customers, and it takes you to terms and conditions. And the terms and conditions basically say that there are some items that cannot be shipped to you. Your payment must be in a credit card, MasterCard, Visa, JCB, American Express, or Diners Club. Tenso takes PayPal or credit card, but GDirect will only take a credit card. Shipping, they use a third-party shipping company. Returns and exchanges, just read through everything very carefully. It is in English. If English is not your first language, then you may be SOL, and if English isn't your first language, then you may not know what that means. That means shit out of luck, because the English is a little bit hard to understand. So once you've read through it and you think you mostly understand it, hit agree, and that'll take you directly to Tenso's website. So with Tenso's website, registration is free. They also offer a service called Japanese Buying Service. And I didn't investigate this too much, but it seems that it's basically a service for people who can't read Japanese or can't navigate a Japanese website. They will do it for you. Of course, there's a fee involved in all of this. So go over to registration and register. It's all in English, so read through it carefully, agree, and proceed to registration. So once you fill out your name, your date of birth, make a password, make a login, your country, your address, all that stuff, you continue through. Now, I've already done this, so I'm not going to make another account, so I can't hit continue. But basically what happens is it'll take you to the form of payment that you want, and then you'll make a membership. Once you've made your membership, you hit a button that says Get Started. Once you get started, it takes you to a page that asks you to verify your identification. So you have to send them documents that verify your identification. I'm not really, I don't want to use Tenso, so I didn't do that. But basically what happens is you give them your documentation, they verify that you are who you say you are. They then send you a letter, you receive the letter, and then you can get started using Tenso. So it's quite the intense process. For those of you who really want to use Tenso, then you have to go ahead and do that. Once you've done that and you get your letter and you're all set up, you can go back to GDirect and go over here where it says free membership. That was a really bad translation. Anyway, so this is all about G-Direct. If you have Happy Swing or Glay Mobile, you can collect points and you can manage those accounts from G-Direct. There's also a magazine, a monthly magazine. Down here, this black button, that just means I agree, so hit agree. And then it'll give you the registration form. So the first box is your name. Now it's supposed to be your name in kanji, but you can just write it in English. The second box is supposed to be your name in furigana, but since you won't have one, you can just write it in English if you want. The next box down here is your gender, so either female, the first one, or male, the second one. Below that is your date of birth, so the year, the month, the day. Then below that is your postal code, so you'll use the postal code that Tenso gives you. Once you've registered, they give you an address in Tokyo to use as your registration. So then you go down here, and this is the prefecture. So you scroll down until you find Tokyo. If you can't read it, it's this one right here. So you select that, and then you go ahead and put in the address. So you'll just cut and paste the address that they gave you. Down here for phone number, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do, so maybe just make up a phone number. I don't know if Tenso gives you one. Then you'll put in your email address, and you can sign up for the magazine. If you don't want the magazine, then it's the first one here. The second one is to receive the magazine as a text mail, and the third one is to receive it as an HTML. You'll then make your password and take it to the next screen. Once you are all set up, you are ready to do your shopping. And now you can do your shopping in your language of choice. They've now added Google Translate. So you can come down here and you can click on English. Where is English? English up here. And now you will be getting a description of the goods in some very, very, very broken English. But, if that's what you want to do, then it might be a little bit easier to at least have some English letters. And that is pretty much how you use G-Direct. You will choose your items, put them in your cart, and they'll get sent to Tenso, and then Tenso will send them over to you. I'm not sure what the Tenso fees are, because I didn't take it past the point where they give you an address after registration. But for those of you who do it, let me know. I'd love to know what their fees are. I'd love to know how their process is. What do you think of their service? What did you think of this tutorial? It's my first tutorial. I'm not sure that it was really helpful or useful, but I hope it was. So please let me know what you think. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.